I remember when I started playing basketball and I was so unathletic. Looking back at the old videos, I could barely jump. I could barely run. I was slow as hell for a skinny guy. Like when you think of an average skinny guy, like they have no muscle, but at least they're a little bit fast. I wasn't. I could barely run. And on top of all of that, because I looked like a Minecraft skeleton, of course, I had no strength. Normal. So little me thought, what can I do to fix this issue? And after a year of not doing anything about my issues, I finally started lifting weights, which was an amazing decision for me. However, throughout the first half a year of lifting, I saw a little bit of gains, I put on a little bit of muscle mass. Everything was cool. I made progress, and I was happy with it. However, when I would go on the basketball court, I was still slow as fuck and couldn't jump. No vertical. And I sat there and I thought, what am I doing wrong? Like, all the people online told me, go lift weights. It helps any sports athlete. Didn't help me. Well, that's what I thought. But you know what the issue was? I was doing it all wrong. I see so many guys who are my age, or who also play basketball, or any sport really. They all try to train like bodybuilders. That's the one mistake that's keeping you away. If you want to be a pro basketball player, then why are you training like a fucking Olympian? Why are you using all these bulky machines and seated exercise? They don't benefit you. They don't. You'll put on a little bit of muscle mass, but that muscle mass won't correlate to the sport you play. Lifting weights, in my opinion, it's essential for sports athletes, but it needs to be done right. Think of your goals as a lifter. Now, I remember when I started lifting myself, I didn't know what I was doing. And for most of you who are watching the video, you probably didn't either. But if you're new to the gym, promise me that the first thing you're going to do, you're going to establish your goals. If we're using basketball over, so I'm just going to use it again as an example. If you want to be a basketball player and you want to put on a little muscle mass, don't do it like the bodybuilders do. You'll look like a fucking Idaho potato. You look jacked, but you look like a block. It won't do you any good. Matter of fact, it'll make you even slower if you go on a crazy bulk. It's not good for athletes. When you're a basketball player, for example, you want to be milking, absolutely busting. Well, why did I use that word? You want to do a lot of plyometrics. Plyometrics are these exercises where you train for power. But in most cases, you're going to use them for your vertical jump. And one essential thing, the advice that applies for every sport, no matter what sport you want to train. Unless esports, of course, but these guys don't go out of the house anyway. Try to avoid seated exercises and exercises that don't engage your balance. What does that mean? Don't use machines. I know this is going to spark a lot of controversy in pretty much all guys who live, but machine strength doesn't carry over to real life strength. When you're playing a sport, in most sports at least, when the fuck are you going to be sitting down and fucking... What the fuck are you doing? Go do a normal bench press. Think what exercises actually carry over to real life strength. Now, if you're a downright beginner and you have genuinely no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, there's thousands of videos online explaining the difference between athletic bodybuilding and normal bodybuilding. But essentially, I'm going to give you this analogy, actually. This analogy, I think you'll get it. Most of us, throughout most of the day, all we do we sit. We sit, we sit, we sit. No matter if you're working in front of a computer, if you're at school learning something, if you're driving a car. Nowadays, most of the time, all an average man does is he fucking sits. And what does the average man think?
Oh yeah, it's January 1st, I'm gonna go to the gym.
And he starts going. He goes to the gym. Fuck it. Let's roleplay this shit. He goes to the gym, sits on the machine, and does the exercise like this. Doesn't it make sense to you? All you're doing all day is sitting on your fucking ass, and then you suddenly decide to go to the gym. Then why do you sit on your ass there? It's supposed to be the one time of the day when you're gonna actually fucking exercise.
Oh no, but sitting on a machine is better for my pectoris lateralis.
Muscle suck my dick. I don't give a fuck. Training standing is 100 bundo times better. That's not a number. But you get a point. Now, one advice I'm gonna give to you: if you're gonna hire an actual fitness coach who knows his shit and is gonna list all the exercises for you, go follow him. I'm just some 16-year-old who tell you what worked for him. Observation facts, that's what they're called. Not scientifically proven, but shit that you can just look at and it just makes sense to you. Also, there's a lot of research online to back up what I'm saying, but you don't give a fuck about that. It's alright. But if you're gonna take sports advice from a big fat bodybuilder who ate like Nikocado avocado for 6 months, got obese and then cut that shit off and now he looks big. Sure, he looks big. What the fuck does he know about sports? When these guys give you advice, I'm not saying all of them are stupid, by the way. I'm not trying to generalize the bodybuilding community. I'm not trying to start a war. But when a guy like this gives you advice, take it. Actually take a look at what he said to you. And think, does that actually make sense? Will that actually work for me? Another thing I see a lot of beginners do, they copy workouts from TikTok or YouTube they saw. But they don't actually know what's going on. Like, why do you think this guy does 3 sets and 15 reps and not 4 sets and 5 reps? Explain to me. And the guy's like, doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Don't just blindly copy what others do. Analyze it. Think if that's actually worth it. And then implement it. I'm not telling you to become the next biologist or anything like that. You don't need to study all that shit. But use your fucking brain cells when somebody's giving you advice. Don't just randomly take it. Don't just randomly put it inside of your mind without considering what it actually does to you. Damn, I'm stuttering a lot. But you get the point what I'm trying to make. Alright, bro, now I went on quite a rant in this video. And if you like the way I talk, you might as well hit the button. I know you hate it when YouTubers tell you, oh, click the button, click the button. But you've watched all the way to this point of the video, then what are you doing? You might as well freaking stay. Alright, bro. If you watched at this point of the video, comment the word hair. Because I'm not feeling this haircut yet. I need to give it like a week before it grows out. Then it'll start to look good. Alright, bro. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.